Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So on today's video, guys, I'll be analyzing for you EURUSD, GBPUSD, GBPJPY, AUDUSD, and USDCAD. So without wasting any of your time, let us just get straight into it. So in front of us, we do have EURUSD, and I am currently bearish on this market. Now the reason for this is simply because, as you can tell, the market is in a bearish trend, a channel rather. As you can tell, the market, anytime it reaches this high, rejected, and we did get a fake out here, but ultimately the market ended up coming back inside. Same thing as here, the market gave a fake out, and at the moment, as you can tell, the market now has closed inside this bearish trend over here. So those are my two reasons why on this higher time frame I am bearish. The second reason is because, as you can tell, we did have a very strong area of support around the structure over here. As you can see, first touch over there, second touch over there, a third touch. However, recently, as you can tell, the market has closed. I don't know if you can see that, but let me try to zoom in like this. So as you can see over here, the market is now currently below this low over here, again over here. So now, as you can tell, with this bearish candlestick, the market is now trading rather below that structure over there. So for me, this is a sign of weakness from the EURUSD. So I'm expecting that the market is going to continue going down. Now the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame. For this one, I'm just going to start straight on the daily time frame. So as you can see, on the daily time frame, we also did have a counter trend. Not that it matters though anymore, but then as you can see, we had a first touch over there, second touch, third touch, fourth touch, and then the market broke below that trend. And currently right now, you can see that the market is still trending down. So my most interesting area that I'm observing right now on EURUSD, which could be a good area to anticipate sells, is this area of resistance over here. So as you can see, the market came all the way to the support, rejected over here, and now obviously now the market is broken below. So for me, I do expect that for the week that is coming, the market might want to come back to give a pullback to this area, and this is a good area for us where we can anticipate or expect the market to give us those selling opportunities. Apart from that, I really don't see anything else rather than the fact that the market is bearish. And yeah, man, that's all I'm seeing on this market. Moving on to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, I'm also bearish on this market. Let's move on to the higher time frame. On this particular instrument, my only one reason why I am bearish on this market is simply because of this price action. Let me zoom in like this. I'll zoom out again to explain everything else. It's simply because of this price action over here. So as you can see, the market was moving up, right? Created this resistance, broke out of the resistance. So what we would have expected normally to happen was the market come back over here and then continue going up. But because now the market, instead of behaving in that manner, the market ended up closing or coming back inside this range over here. So for me, because of that, it means the market is bearish, right? So now my expectations, of course, is that the market could potentially continue to sell, of course, obviously, to this support over here. And until then, we can't really tell if the market is going to end up breaking below, or the market is rather going to do something else. So until then, we're just going to have to wait and observe how the market is going. Otherwise, on the higher time frame, this market for me is still looking pretty much bullish, because as you can see, the bearish trend over here, we did have a bearish trend, which obviously the market is broken above. Also, the second most important one is that we do have a very strong area of support. As you can see, anytime the market gets to this area over here, it buys. So we don't know. We're gonna have to observe and see how price is going to react as soon as it touches this support. Maybe it can break, or maybe it's going to respect that support, and it could become our long-term buying area. But for now, I am bearish on this market. So the way that you can take advantage of GBPUSD is you need to drop to a smaller time frame, which I think for this one, again, I'm just gonna go straight to the daily time frame. So looking on the daily time frame, you can also see that not only are we trending down, we also broke below this bullish trend over here. Of course, first touch over there, second touch, third touch, a fourth touch, and again, now as you can see, obviously the market is significantly broken and closed below that bearish trend. And not only that, again, on this daily time frame, there was an area of support over here. As you can see, support area over here, the market did try again to support, and now currently right now the market, of course, is below that structure. So my expectations is that the market might want to come back, give us a retracement to this area over here, and this could be a very good area for us to anticipate those sells, hoping to take price to this support. Apart from that, that's all I'm seeing. Let's move on to GBPJPY, go to the higher time frame. On GBPJPY, I'm also bearish on this market. So looking on the higher time frame, as you zoom out like this, the market is in a bearish trend, rather not even a bearish trend, but it just came from a resisting trend line, right? So the first touch over there, second touch over there, third touch over there, and the market reacted as expected. The market touched that area and then started to melt to the downside. And not only that, when you observe closely price over here, you can see that we did have a high, which of course we ended up breaking recently. I think a few months back we ended up breaking this high over here. So normally what we would expect is for the market give a retracement and then continue going up. However, as you saw, the market instead, it ended up coming back inside this range. So the market behaving this way is suggesting that the market, this was just maybe a potential fake out, and so it only makes sense for us to expect that the market, now that it's coming back to retest this area, we are gonna see the market melting all the way to the downside, right? So this is why I am bearish on this market. Now the way you can take advantage of this market is that you need to go to a smaller time frame, which again, I'm just gonna go to the daily time frame for this one. So as you can see, not only are we coming down, we also did have a minor counter trend. As you can see, first touch over there, second touch, a third touch, fourth touch, fifth touch of this trend, of this bullish trend. Market broke below this trend. Sorry for that. The market broke below this trend, and now recently the market came back to retest that trend and reacted again as expected and started to come down. So my expectations for the week that is coming, I'm really looking at two areas of interest. I'm looking at this area of support of resistance over here, and this area of support is my two most important areas where price could potentially sell from. I'm looking at the prime market. Maybe you might want to open and then go back to this area over here to retest that structure, and this is where we can start to see the market selling from. Or if the market might just continue coming down, if the market ends up hopefully breaking below this area of support over here, then again it's going to turn it into a beautiful resistance, and we can expect to take our short positions from there. Apart from that, I really don't see anything suggesting that this market is bullish, at least for now. For me, I believe that this market is bearish. And yeah, man, if you see something else, of course the comment section is open. You can go down in the comment section and let's talk about it, man. Share your opinions, share your thoughts and ideas, as it might be helping somebody who will be reading on the channel, of course. Moving on, this is AUDUSD, and I am also bearish on this market. Let's go to the higher time frame. So AUDUSD, as you can tell, it's in a bearish trend, right? So first touch over there, second touch over there, third touch, a fourth touch, and a fifth touch with that what seemed to look like a fake out but didn't really become that. So as you can tell, the market is currently trending down coming from this resistance. The market then started to print red candlesticks to the downside, but I'm not really convinced that this market is bearish long term, and I will explain why. It's simply because we do have a very strong area of support. As you can tell over here, the market created a very strong area of support. So anytime the market got to that support, it bought as expected. So because we haven't really touched that area, I won't really say the market is bearish long term, but for now or for the week that is coming, I do expect the market to sell. But as soon as we touched into this support, maybe my sentiments might change. Maybe I might start looking for buys depending on the momentum of the candlesticks that will be printing around that area over there. So the way that you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame. Again, for this one, I think let's just start on the weekly time frame so that you can see another price action that I've observed over there. So over here, I can also tell you that the reason again that the market seems very bearish for me is that, as you can see, the market was coming up, right? Then it reached this area of significant resistance over there. Then the market started to sell, right? And now this was another very strong area of support. As you can see, we found a support there when the market was below what became resistance, and then became support, and then became support. However, currently right now, it seems like the market has broken below that area of support over there with this bearish candlestick that you can see over there. So my expectations, of course, is that from here the market potentially is going to continue coming down, probably to this support, and from there that is where we can maybe start to anticipate something else. Now the way that you can trade this market is, again, let's go to the daily time frame. So I'm looking at two areas for the week that is coming where the market could potentially go to. So I do expect that this market might want to come to this area of resistance over here, and this could be a very good area where we can start to anticipate sells, hoping to break this support, of course. And if you end up breaking this support, this is another good area where we can expect the market to give a retracement, and then we take those sells to this area of support over here. Apart from that, I really don't see anything else. The only time really that I'm gonna start anticipating buyers on this market is if maybe, let's say, next week the market ends up pushing higher breaking above this over here, this area of support over here, of resistance over there, of course, then it will turn it into a newly formed support, and then from there it could make sense for us to expect or anticipate buyers. But until then, I am bearish on this market. There is nothing else apart from that I see. Moving on to USDCAD, and I'm closing with this one, guys. If you're watching up to this far, it means you're liking this content, or maybe you're finding value from this content. So please do subscribe to the channel and like the video, as it will encourage me to also be more available on the channel more than I was, right? So USDCAD, as you can tell, the market is bullish. The market, of course, has been in a bullish run for some time. First touch over there, second touch, a third touch, and as you can tell, at the moment the market is moving up. But I'm not really interested in that. What's mostly interesting for me is this price action over here. If you go to the weekly time frame, I'm mostly interested in that kind of price action over there, right? So as you can tell, from back in 2022, I think this high was created in 2022. I might be wrong. Let me confirm. This high, of course, around October 2022. So the market created that high over there, and then came to respect it again. However, recently we saw that the market ended up breaking above that resistance over there. So for me, this is a sign of bullishness. So what I'm expecting from this market long term is that the market is probably going to come back for a retracement to this support over here, and this is where we can start to expect the market to buy long term, right? However, in the meantime, on the smaller time frame, the week that is coming, this is my most immediate expectation, right? I do see that we have a bullish trend that is formed over here. First touch, a second touch, a third touch, and the market is exactly on the fourth touch of that trend. And not only that, we do have an area which was a resistance over here, as you can see, and the market broke out, came back, and this again is a good area where we can start to expect the market to buy from. So for the week that is coming, let me delete this thing over here. So for the week that is coming, I'm expecting that this market, from exactly where it is, we could start to see the market buying all the way up, and hopefully if we end up breaking above this resistance over here, it's another good area to expect a retracement, and then hopefully the market again, we push price all the way up to those new highs over there. Apart from that, guys, really that's all I'm seeing on this market. There's nothing really suggesting bearishness for me, at least at this point, and until then I'll be bullish on this market. And if you are watching up to this far, thank you for the love and support, guys. I'm done for today. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.